Forrest. At the old ball game. Hey!
The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball.
All right, we've got 11 cards to finish this thing up. We're going to start off with a couple of low-grade Goudy cards. Now, the first one being from 1933. These are commons, I guess. I'll be honest with you, I did not look up anything about either of these Georges. But this is a George Grantham. Got a fair 1.5. Definitely has the wear of a low-grade card. But when you have a card from 1933, why not get it slabbed, preserve it, and just hang on to it in your PC, and that's exactly what James will do. So, I'm going to put that one here. Next up is George number 2, George Earnshaw this time. This is a 34 Goudy. This one got a poor 1, and the culprit is right there, the paper loss on the front. Again, don't know a whole lot about George, Mr. Earnshaw as it is, but 1934 Goudy. Lou Gehrig says card. Let's put him up here. Next up, this one was a little bit of a disappointment. This is a 1952 Bowman Mini Minoso rookie card. We got a VG3 with this one. I really thought this was a 4 or possibly even a 5. Card presents well. Centering is beautiful on it. The corners are not perfect. You can see a little bit there. But still, a very, very nice card. And the only thing I can think of, and again, I don't know how well you can see it there, but the registration on the photo is not really very good. It's kind of fuzzy, if you will, especially around his face. Now, I've never held another one of these in my hand, but I did look online and I saw others that were like that, so I thought maybe it might just be that card issue, and not be something that would drag the grade down. But my best guess is that's what did, because I don't see anything else. There's nothing else in the surface on this card. It looks good. The coloring of the borders might be a little bit off-white, but what 1952 card isn't? But nice looking back. Again, I thought they were a little stingy with this one, but again, if it's because of the photo and the registration, then I'll take that. Well, James will, but at the same time, I'll take it because that's just something you can't control. Next, we got a 1952 Topps Luke Easter. Again, one of the early players coming over from the Negro Leagues. This is the number 24. We got a VG3. Again, this one's got really nice color. Pretty nice surface. Not much going on there to make you stop and pause. But the corners certainly are, again, 3 corners. Thought maybe we had an outside shot at a 4, but 3 to 4 is kind of what I expected on this one. Again, nice looking card. Luke Easter, 1952 Topps. All right, next we're going to go. James is not afraid to buy some Yankees from the early 50s. He added 3 1953 Topps Yankees here. The first one is the best of the group. Again, I thought this one was a little bit undergraded. This one got a VGX4, Seal Blackwell. I thought this one was a 5 and even had an outside shot at a 6. The centering was perfectly fine to put us in that range. Again, just corners for the most part is going to be what gets you. But, I thought a 5 was the realistic grade here, and we fell a little bit short of that, and that's kind of just a little disappointing. But another 53 Topps Yankee to add to James PC. Slide that down there. Next up, Hall of Famer Johnny Mize. This one got a poor 1. Knew it was low grade. It's got a crease there, if you can see it right there. I was hoping for a 2, to be honest with you. Thought it had a shot. Centering's pretty decent on it. Looks pretty good. Obviously it's got a not so great corner up there, so it wasn't just a crease. I mean, I understand that part, but I still was hoping maybe we had a shot at a 2. Got a 1. So number 2 for the 53 Topps Yankees, and here is number 3. Allie Reynolds, famed Yankees pitcher. Early World Series days, one of their better starters. We got a 2.5 on this one. Again, I thought it was a little shy on the grade. Thought it could have been a 3 or 4. Again, it's not free of flaws. Don't get me wrong. There's a, I don't know if that's a crease or a wrinkle. I don't remember if it goes back to the backside or not. Again, don't know if we can see that or not. Don't pick it up, but again, we're not far off. We're not far off here. I probably would have looked at that, and I looked at that and said, expect a 3, hope for a 4, and end up getting 2.5, just a little bit shy. Again, I do think that the grader was tougher on this one. I really do. I'm gonna take these 2 down, put my eyes and Reynolds up here. Slide these back over this way. And next we go back to 54 Bowman with another Yankee and Phil Rizzuto. Got a good 2 on this one, which this is about where I expected. Trying to see if I can find where it was, but there was definitely some issues with this one. Let's just, bottom line is you hope for a 3 on a card like this, but the 2 is where it should have landed, and I'm okay with that. I kind of figured and thought that's where it might be, but still, overall, centering aside, it's a nice looking card. Just left-right centering is pretty weak, but I can promise that's not the difference between a 3 and a 2. It had nothing to do with the centering on that one. We'll take this one down. Go here. We're almost all Yankees there. And the last card of the night is a 1956 Birmingham, Alabama native Virgil Trucks. We got a 4 on this one. Again, pretty close to where I expected. I was kind of hoping maybe 4.5 or 5, but centering on it left to right is not great, top to bottom. But it's got a nice color. Looks good. Nice addition. I know James Virgil Trucks is one of the guys that is from the Birmingham area that he will pick up cards from anytime he can find them fairly cheaply. And this is a nice addition to the collection. So, all right, that's it. We got, let's stick him up here while I'm yapping. 28 cards overall. Pretty disappointed with the results. I'm not claiming gross errors or anything like that. I just felt like that a lot of cards felt shy of expectations. And I'm typically pretty conservative. You can't win them all. That's okay. I'm definitely much better with the 75s. I've kind of honed in and got those down pretty well, as evidenced by my Vic Harris. And I was confident with the George Brett. I still have no clue how that 75 Nolan Ryan was not authentic. I'm just gonna have to figure that part out. But that one bugs me. And if I miss something, if it's a good fake, I will say that. But I really didn't have. There was nothing to raise a red flag to make me look even deeper. So anyway, that said, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining me. I know we broke this up into a few parts. It is just want to try to keep these videos a little bit shorter, but at the same time, I don't want to blow through cards either. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if that fits your enjoyment level, and hopefully I will get to spend some time with you again soon. Thanks.